It's okay.
Yeah.
So, how are you doing?
Doing okay. We were just talking about sometimes things happen and it's best to let them go. Something maybe negative or somebody does something to you and it's best to let it go because it's their karma.
Yeah, come.
But
Yeah.
it's if you can give advice on how to let go today.
See, as it is, what happened is that how the mind operate, how does the mind operate is the memory button. Is the memory button. For example, you are a millionaire, you lose $100 bill, you don't care. Yeah. Or you say $10, you, you let go. And if it is a poor person and lose a quarter, will remember for 2 days, 3 days, oh, where is my quarter?
Mhm.
So, the same way, million, billion, these are value system, man-made, man-made, okay? So, there was a yogi and he went to the police station and he made the report. The police guy says, okay, what did you lose? What is lost? Everything is lost. What is lost? My bed is lost. My furniture is lost. My, you know, everything is lost. I take care of. My all belongings are lost. Okay. Then he say, what the value? He say, it's invaluable. Everything I own. It was a blanket. It was the same he will wrap around. That was his clothing. Clothing, living, bed, everything was one blanket. For him, that was all important. So who put the importance? The mind and memory. And mind and memory is fake. It's a reflection. Who are you? Who are you is the pure consciousness, imposed by the ego and the mind that is your life. But that is fake life. Fake life means come and go, irrespective you know it or you don't know it. Why? Because, for example, some people took the envelope, the workers, $200.
That they weren't supposed to.
Yeah,
That they weren't supposed to.
yeah,
So dishonest.
but dishonesty, but they imposed their ego. Oh, that is a free lunch. So they accepted the vulgarity over the pure consciousness. Pure consciousness. Robin Gar. Message.
Yeah.
Message. So pure consciousness goes over. So each minute, each moment, time is a fake entity, but time is the bundo. What is bundo? The glue that take you toward the fake ID or to the pure consciousness, pure innocence. So, pure innocence is above the mind, but the fake memory and past future yo yo that steal the pure consciousness and put you into the confused mind, confused mind. And you're like, what is the confused mind? Little pleasure, bigger pain, little pleasure. This is the yo yo. That is what itching is all about. It's fake. But if you remain established in the pure eternity, pure spirit, and do not deny the material daily life, but don't get glued to that. What is glued? Glued means married. Married means suppose someone get married to a cuckoo or a criminal and they start supporting the cuckoo. They say, my cuckoo is good. And they support all the time, but the life get miserable. So the same way, each hour, each minute, the life throws challenges to you.
Yeah.
Right karma, bad karma, right thinking. But in the Kali Yuga, the mind always chooses the easy comfort, easy money. That's why the young kids go into the sex, drug, rock and roll because quick. And that's why their digestion turn into indigestion because the body mind cannot take it. So the same way, in other words, each minute is the Mahabharata, Mahayana, Ramayana. What that mean? The truth is a alive entity. Pure consciousness is invisibly visible. Timelessness into the time factor. So as long as you are grounded in the absolute, you are more enriched. Apparently, like that yogi had no too many belongings. All that was his, but that was his all belongings. And he let go. There are other people who lose little things. As I gave the example, it's not the thing, it's the attachment to the things. Some people lose million and they laugh because they are so awake. They know what goes will come, what come will go. That is the life cycle. Life cycle, the great wise people like Buddha, the Ashoka, you will see a cycle, means cycle, come and go. This will change, this will change. So the wisdom is not worth million, it is above billions. But there are a lot of gurus who start teaching technique methods to improve you, to develop that, to do this, to do that. But the real master, more like a mirror, will make you not follower or disciple or client or student or patient, but you are the master to begin with. You already are it. You already are perfectly perfect when you remain in the perfection of the perfection, because God is not different but the other word of the perfectly perfect here now. You cannot figure out with your clever mind, because the cleverness does not work there. It does work in the material world. You compare the shoes, you compare the cars. Yes, it does work in that, but the love is not for sale. The truth is not for sale. The innocence is not for sale. That cannot be learnt and bought and caught. It already is perfectly perfect. Returning to the not achieve, goal, time bound. It's not in the time. You already are polluted by your ego and head too much. You bought too much confusion. So, like you were talking few minutes ago, so many companies will impose on your head. How they impose? They will show you how you benefit, how you, and out of 10 different selling techniques, one technique goes in your head. But at the end of the all that drama, you find out that you are still trapped.
Yeah.
So like they will give you 10 different kind of bites, pink, color, blue, and you say, oh no, 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 no. And then again you get in the other hook. Those are the material world, selling techniques, selling strategy. That's what consumerization is. But wise person can see through it. See through it. It does not say it is bad. That's how the material world is. But can see through it. That's how the metaverse is being created. Shadow after shadow after shadow. But you're not against the material, but all material born out of no material. When you remain timelessness, operating as time, and still remain timelessness, then you are in trance state, living in the world and not of it. And you don't need to do a thing. You don't need to think much more. Life becomes from struggle to the flow, from the noise to the flow of music. Life itself becomes musical. You don't need to run after concerts and ha 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 ha, hoo, a crowdy noise, and you have to buy the ticket. What a world you already are, perfectly perfect. Don't need no object, don't need no thinking, don't need no doing, already are perfectly. How is perfectly perfect? The 5-year old. It giggle without no reason. A causal. A causal. Not because of. A causal. With all the things and objects consume and steal your consciousness. But purest, pure consciousness cannot be consumed. You need the thought and the object to consume. But if it remain pure consciousness itself, then it is not time bound. It cannot be stolen. That's how it happened. When this drama of life consume you, how long? 50 year, 100 year? Then again back to the timelessness, unbound. So the smarter way, not smarter, you're not comparing, the smart way is living in the world but not of it. Then it become a play. Like for example, in this house, suppose if something got stolen, is the neighbor worried?
No.
Did he or she need to let go? No.
No.
Already go. The same way, live in the world, but not of it means playful consciousness. Not get glued, then you get consumed, and glued burn you. Your blood chemistry become more and more toxic, more and more toxic. And the sleep turn into unsleep, anxiety, because they are not separate. Body, mind, not separate, but they're two layers, two ends of the same.